Do you like a challenge? Click on the challenge button and subscribe to my free 30-day real estate investing video challenge. Every day I'll get you a new video how I built my business doing 8 to 10 deals per week. It's 2.5 hours of hardcore training. Hey, Peter Vekselman. So today I want to talk to you about the importance of working with real estate agents. You know, real estate agents is one of those things in this business, especially from the investor side. It seems like everybody's got an extreme feeling about it. Some investors absolutely do not work with agents on the acquisition side, on the sales side, but then there's some investors that are over here that exclusively work with agents. And so here's my contention. I think if you're an investor, no matter what kind of model you're using, whether you're a wholesaler, whether you're buy, fix, and hold, whether you're buy, fix, and sell, you know, maybe you're a developer looking for different inventory or having your inventory sold, I think you're tremendously losing out if you do not use real estate agents in your model. Now, I know it's sometimes for someone like me to say this, to some people that seems a little bit weird, because one of the things you hear people like me talk about is the importance of, like, let's say, you know, on the wholesale side, we always talk about how important it is to develop your own internal database, so your own internal database, your own investors. But my contention is this: what realtors have that blows away that anything we could possibly do internally as investors is they have the ability to expose our inventory on the sales side to way more people. I don't care how big your internal database is. Now, does that mean you cannot, let's say, wholesale or sell your own properties without having internal investors or internal buyers? No, I think you can. All I'm saying is that realtors will give it a lot more exposure. They could actually be part of your development of your internal database because they're always going to be attracting new people. So bottom line is this: especially as it relates to selling inventory, you absolutely, in my opinion, have to have realtors involved in your model. So let me just show you a deal I closed on yesterday. And this is a deal on 5th Avenue. I bought it for $40,000 and the exact same day sold it for $62,000. Now, here's the thing. I sold it utilizing one of our own internal real estate agents, and we sold it through MLS, okay? Again, here's the thing. If we would have sold it through one of my non-licensed agent, if he would have wholesaled it, let's say, to a local investor or an investor anywhere in the United States or the world, number one, we would have probably had to sell it at a smaller price. I could just tell you from doing this for many years, realtors almost exclusively, almost 100% of the time, will be able to give you more profits on your sales than if you're going to your internal database. So they're making more money for you. They have the ability to move just as much inventory. Interestingly enough, the agent that sold this deal, Kimberly, she actually sold 3 properties for me just last week alone. So the other thing is that a lot of times people think, well, agents, they could be just like a sideline thing, or they could be just in addition to what you're doing. Reality is absolutely not. She's actually becoming one of my top, I think as we speak, as I'm doing this video today, in the last 3-week running span, she's my top salesperson of my own inventory. So utilizing realtors. Do you do it? Do you not do it? Obviously today I focused on the disposition side. I didn't focus as much on the acquisition side. I'm going to talk about that in my upcoming videos about how to use realtors on the acquisition side, but definitely on the disposition side, the sales side, whether you're a wholesaler, whether you're a retail seller, whether you have inventory that you've been holding on to like rental properties and you want to sell them. In my opinion, as much as I'm still a huge proponent of developing your internal database of investors, you absolutely have to have agents, realtors involved in terms of selling your inventory for one very basic reason. They have the ability to expose it to a lot more individuals all over the world than you, and I don't care who you are, have the ability to expose it internally. Now, I will tell you this, it absolutely has to be the right realtors. What we don't have here is a free-for-all. You know, one property goes to one agent, another property goes to this, you know, and then this property goes to random agents, and the next thing you know, you got 20 properties listed with 20 random agents. No, you absolutely need to find the right agent that understands whatever model you're in. Maybe it's a retail model, they have to understand the retail model. If you're a renter, they have to understand the renter model and how to sell those. If you're a wholesaler, they have to understand the wholesaler and how to work with investors. But if you have the right agents involved with the right infrastructure behind them to move your inventory, it is an absolutely no-brainer. Where do you fall in the spectrum? Don't use agents or 100% need to use agents? I'm right here. 100% you have to use agents. They're absolutely worth their weight in gold when you find the right ones. Hey, you guys know what we do here. We do a ton of deals, and I have a one-on-one coaching program where I coach people just like you to help become very, very successful real estate investors. So if you're a buyer or you know other buyers literally all over the world that are looking for deals in a Georgia market, specifically concentrated towards Atlanta, you need to be on our buyers list. By now, you'll see my email scrolling across the screen. Send me an email. Just say, add me to the buyers list. And on a daily basis, you're going to get some terrific, both ROI and equity-driven deals emailed right directly to you through email. The other thing, if you're looking to become a successful investor, whether you're brand new, just getting started, or whether you're doing it already and you're looking to be a bigger, more sophisticated, more savvy investor, I know I could help you do that. Send me an email to learn more about my one-on-one coaching program, or better yet, right below this video, there's a link right directly to coachingbypeter.com. You can go straight there and learn more about how I could help you become very successful in this industry.